Hello, hello. Here we are today. So, um, not much has happened since last time, but I did get a new idea that is just kind of got me inspired. So, once I sleep in this bed, I will explain it. I'm going to try to hold on to this as long as I can. Nope. Okay, now we explain it. I want to build a lighthouse. I want to extend like a concrete dock off the end here, and I think it'd be really fun to build a big red lighthouse that I've been inspired off of. There's a lighthouse called the South Haven Lighthouse in Michigan, and it's just a really pretty lighthouse. So I want to see if I could build something, I don't know, as I said, inspired off of that. That's the goal today. So I already gathered a lot of stone. I actually am going to need a lot more, but before I even do that, I just have to get rough shapes here. So this is going to take a little bit of just building the platform before we even get to the lighthouse itself. But I think it's going to look really cool. And I know where I want to put it. I want to build it over in the Wizards District over here. A while ago, we started a harbor, and we never, there's so many things to work on. We never actually put more time into actually really building the city up, other than some, some simple outlines. So, oh, you know what? No, I want to put this. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna build this over here. Actually, this would look cool. Okay. This is going to have to be pretty wide for me to make this lighthouse circular like I want it to be. So let's start with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did 11. Oh, I miscounted. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hmm. I hate even numbers. So let's move this over one. That's 13 now. 7. Whoops. Put it on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is the center of the pier. First thing I gotta do is, yeah, just kind of get a rough trace of how big this is gonna be. Um, the lighthouse I'm thinking of, it's pretty long. It goes pretty far out. So I feel like this right here would already be in the ballpark, at least of what I'm looking at. We'll just add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more blocks to that. Why not? Um, I gotta think. You know what? I'm just gonna start building this downwards, because I'm gonna have to use a lot of sand and gravel. Like I don't even. This is so deep. Okay, no, this is manageable. It's deep, but yeah, I'm gonna have to use a lot of sand and gravel and things like that to cover this all up and make this look like it's like this concrete pier naturally built into this deep ground, you know? But it will look cool. I just gotta be patient with it and work through the process. It's gonna take so long just to build this first wall. But I think progress is gonna go, yeah, a lot faster once I get this built up. Because really the goal is I just have to build a very thick concrete wall or a concrete walk. And then I'll kind of decorate it once I get the structure actually mostly built. You know, I'll put in different types of stone, or maybe I'll put in like some broken cobblestone and things like that. I'll also have to put a little shape to it, I think. If I'm not mistaken, it has like a corrugated pattern on the side. So we'll get to those details later. First things first, I need to build a giant concrete peninsula off of my harbor. We do have there is another project that an online friend here has going that we've been working on too, that we have a lot of stone in. So when I run out, I can always go there for more stone immediately, which is nice. There's so much. We'll have to find ways to use it all, and I think this way we'll do a good job using quite a bit of it. Oh, I guess I can't put it in the lower taskbar with that little trick there. Okay. Back to it. See how long I can hold my breath underwater. Yeah, that's the enchantment for water breathing is such a huge benefit to have. It's so easy to forget that, like, you have boots with feather falling or a helmet with water breathing, but it's crucial to doing a lot of work like this. You never know when you're going to use it, but you always end up using it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I had plenty of time, but... Alright, so... we have the first, like, real progress made here, the first post. Let's see how big exactly this circle needs to be. So if I do this, you know what? I'm just going to go on a little circle generator so that way I don't have to do the counting on this. So let's see. Guess if I could do like 10. A 10 block diameter, that would be cool. So one. I don't have any other colored blocks, so. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put one here. Put one here. And then I will be building the dock around this too, a bit further out. I'm just getting the reference here for how big exactly this is supposed to be. Oh man. Help always does such a good job screwing you up. Oh. I need another. Hmm. I just realized I'm going to have to adjust this size by 1. It's actually going to have to be 1 bigger. Because that way, with an uneven number, it's going to be easier to still build around the center point. Make this look more circular. So, it's always hard to figure out. Always hard to figure out, like, the... Yeah, no, I'm going to commit. Okay, I like this. Yeah, I feel like this is a good size. I was looking at the circle, and I just couldn't... I couldn't decide how big I exactly want to, like, commit to this being, if I want it to be this wide or not, but I feel like if I don't make it this wide, then it's just going to end up looking like weird, like not big enough. So I think this is just because the lighthouse that I'm taking inspiration from, it's really not that large, but it's certainly, it's big, but not that big. So it doesn't have to be a giant structure. Um, but of course, I want it to be something to be like eye catching. So yeah. All right, let me. Oh no, I just X'd out my circle generator. Okay. Yeah, I think this size will work. It looks cool too. It looks like it's round enough. So I'm gonna need 5 long on each side. 5 blocks here. 5 blocks there. Get a little bit here, a little bit there. Okay. Oh, this one should be easy. This is just a straight zigzag around every corner. There's no duplicates. Yeah. Great. Okay. This is gonna take a lot of stone. I guess we begin. It's just the painful part of the process, but it's humbling. All right, I'm gonna X out the circle generator again. I wish there was a way that I could do this faster. I could use just a ton of gravel, but I don't want to use that much gravel on this. Um, you know what? I'll just keep doing it similar to this, where I just keep trying to do layers. I just gotta fill in all this space down here. Really, all this is. I guess this works. It's pretty fast. Uh-oh. We got someone who wants to tussle. They want to fight. You want to fight, big boy? Uh-oh. I'll kill you while I'm drowning. Okay. Gotta get some air. I need some air. I need to breathe. Anyone who's just tuning in now, we are building a lighthouse. I don't know how far we're going to get today because this is actually a pretty big project, but that's the plan. Is I'm building a giant port, concrete port, so that way I could put the lighthouse at the end of it, or not a port, a pier, I should have said. So yeah, that's the goal today. Gonna get that started and see how far we get it here. Yeah, I'm gonna need more stone pretty soon already. Gonna take a lot. I hate these plants. I hate the kelp. Well, I mean, I love the kelp underwater. I think it's a great detail, but man, it makes it tough to build. I fall into that every single time. Ah. Oh, okay. Come on. Oh, man. So close. Just, so now we're coming up on another kind of deep side project. But this is where I will find a lot of stone. You know what, I'm going to leave that stuff here for now. I'll be back for the gravel and dirt and diorite later. Okay. Yeah, this, I'm not even going to explain what this is actually. This is going to be a secret, but this is a really cool one. But it does require a lot of space, and it's been a work in progress. Slowly but surely. We're getting ahead. Maybe one day I'll show this one off on stream. Wait, are you free? You're just flying around freely? What the heck? How did you get off? I gotta find a better way to trap the ghast. I might have to put the lighthouse project on hold so I can actually build a proper home for my ghast. Okay. Well, I need a lead now. That's a bummer. Out there in the world is another ghast too. That's the other thing. I did lose a ghast in the last stream, so we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's just hope that I can lead this guy in far enough so that way I can get a lead. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard for him to move there. Uh, I could just, tie it right here. You know what? That's gonna be. I know that's gonna be problematic. No, we're taking this. We're taking what's his name? Taking Gumbo out of here. We gotta put him in a different spot. I originally built this tower up here for take the lead and put it to the post, but I don't think that's gonna work at all. I think this is actually a bad design now. I mean, it looks kind of cool. I meant just to make like this little floating sky dock kind of thing, but and it was meant to be something more like temporary, not anything like permanent, I guess, as far as like keeping something stationed here. But still, yeah, it feels like I'm gonna lose my gas here after seeing what just happened. It would be useful though to build some kind of gas garage. Maybe just a giant place they could float around in, or maybe I can take a design off of YouTube and implement it in here. But we'll try. We'll look at that a little bit later. I'm gonna put a little luck into, or a little faith into that gas staying around up there. I just want to lay down a little more stone before I start working on that. That's starting to fill up pretty quick, though. We'll have this done in no time. Yeah, a little bit of an exaggeration, but we'll get there. I mean, feel free anytime for anybody to comment or start up a little conversation here. You know, we're not doing a very involved task right now, so anytime anyone's comfortable, I'm always open to it. Do a little build and chill session. I was actually even thinking of renaming these YouTube sessions the build and chill sessions because I don't know, I thought it'd be fun to have something like another just kind of relaxing way to hang back on YouTube and just have some background noise. I'll get up there soon enough. I'm not doing too bad. There we go. Oh, I didn't do it in time. Oh, there's a skeleton up there? Uh-oh. No, 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 don't come in the water with me. You crazy sicko. You freak. Ah! I don't like skeletons, okay? I'm a zombies kind of guy. And a spiders kind of guy. Even a creeper kind of guy, but not a skeleton. It's gonna take a while. I guess that's the therapeutic side to this game. You have to put the time into the things that count. And that's true. I agree with the philosophy of that, you know. If you really care about something, you gotta put some time into it. You can't expect good results to happen out of thin air. Most good things do take some kind of effort to achieve, but yeah, I know I could build this as a hollow structure, but I'm choosing not to because it's a personal thing. I personally don't like having hollow structures because that means there's like torches inside and things like that. The only time I do a hollow structure is if I intend to use that space, or if I'm really trying just to kind of get by. Otherwise, I really don't want to do that. I'd prefer to make this like an actual thick pier. Plus, I think it'd be cool, like, hypothetically, if I could build into this and recarve it out on the inside if I ever want to use it for something else creative and cool. So that's why I am going through the effort of building this to be like a solid pier. Not even something that's just like a big hollow structure. And I do everything block by block. Every block's been mined and done through the non-creative process, or non-creative mode process. So, you know, it is slow and tedious, but it feels that much better as the time goes on and the progress starts to show. Okay, about like a third of the way there, kind of. I can't help but feel like this should be even further out, but we'll stick with this for now. I still haven't built the actual lighthouse yet, so I could always make this pier a bit longer if I really wanted to. Oh, yeah, not exactly the most eventful stream, I'll say that. But everything has to start somewhere. It is coming along a little bit faster than I expected it to, though. At least I'm getting an idea of just how big this really is going to be in scale. Which isn't too huge, but it's certainly going to be a big project. It's already proving to be. I mean, it's already been like a solid chest full of stone just to put down the pier area. Yeah, we're about a third of the way done. So, we'll just get more. I think I'm going to bring a shulker this time. Bring an empty shulker and grab even more stone, maybe two if I can, if I have them empty already. And yeah, I think I can. I'd like to think I could at least get this pier part complete on this current stream. I mean, we'll find out if I can pull it off, but there still is a bit of work to go. I might end up using these smooth stones as well. That's actually good to know. Great. Already went through almost all that. Take the rest of those resources. Might as well now. Grab everything out of here. I know this will go back eventually. I'm just gonna try to fill out like at least half the shape of this lighthouse. Oh. Okay. That's coming along. There's so much more of the pier left, though. Like, this right here is basically just the ground underneath the lighthouse. Ah, get rid of all this grass. Tired of it. Oh, come on. I don't want to go up yet. There we go. I'll go up now. It's that urge. It's always that urge just to finish like the last few blocks, you know? It's always like always just one more. That's the other thing to working underwater. That's just challenging in this game. Like, you don't want to stop just because you have to run up for a second to breathe. I could do a potion of water breathing, but I'm down here so long, like, I don't know. It just wouldn't really be worth it that much to me right now. Uh-oh. Guess that's at least 1 to 2 more rows on each side. Then once I do 2 rows, I'll figure out if I want to how I'm gonna do this. If I want to make the pier like curve around the lighthouse, or if I just want to make it be like a straight pier that's even wider than the lighthouse itself. The real picture is, I'm pretty sure it's like a straight pier. It's even wider than the lighthouse itself, but it might be cool just to do it, like, do it a little bit different our way. Man, that's a lot of stone per side, though. Every time I do a run, that's, what, like 8 stacks of stone or more? But it's getting there. Okay. Wow, so now that we got all of that done, that feels like that's about wide enough, at least. I might even add one more layer onto that, but for now, let's get to the next part of this pier, and that's going to be to build a circle around this circle, but this part's still the walking part. We're still pretty far from building the actual lighthouse right now, but this is a good way to start, is to outline the shape. And then basically just keep outlining the circular shape and build it up, I think about 3 blocks wide. Maybe even 4. But we'll see. We'll pretty much do as much as we can. Almost got that first ring done here. Okay, cool. Have to do one more block here. Yeah, doing that. Alright, so technically there's the first ring. So let's see, if this is the center, that's 4 blocks wide. So I'll probably, yeah, I'll have to do this 4 times around. It's gonna get wider every time, but it should look not only look really cool, but actually be kind of more functional that way to actually let someone walk around the whole lighthouse and walk in it, and have a little fun around the area. So. I do wish I had an auto clicker installed though. I think about it. Um, I think about it, getting one, because yeah, my hands do get a little tired doing this after a while. That's for sure. I want to go like faster than that pace. Like I can go this pace for a while, but an auto clicker in this case would probably be a little bit easier. I can handle it. I can handle the pain. Okay, go up. Almost done with that second layer now. Should be almost out of my stone, too. Yeah. Already gone through almost all of it. This project's going to take a lot. Even though, I mean, we're actually already almost done in a way with like all the stone being used. I would say another 2 shulkers full and probably all the stone I'm gonna need. keep forgetting to put these corners in. Okay. I'm curious. I don't know if we'll be able to finish the third ring with the amount of material we have, but let's try it. Maybe it would be like 3 shulkers worth of material that I would need. It might be a little bit more than I'm trying to give it credit for. I'm gonna start taking damage. I gotta go up again. Oh, yeah, he's right there. Fantastic. Thank you, friend. Thank you for the rotten meat. I will surely not eat that. Oh, I don't think I'm going to have enough stone to finish this little loop. I'm only going to have enough to finish what's still going to be underwater, but... Luckily, I'm by one of my stone generators, so I might actually have enough leftover stone in there to actually finish this. That spider's gonna hit me. Yeah, there he is. Hey, guy, come on. Come on, bud. I don't want to deal with you. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of town. Alright, so let's go look at my other stone generator and see if I have any leftovers. Oh, yes. Plenty. Start with this. That weirds me out. Alright. Great. We'll just do that for a little while now. I'm just going to commit to it. Something feels weird about this, but you know what? I got to kind of trust the process here. So it's just what I'm going to keep telling myself. We're on our little last ring around the... We're on our last ring around the lighthouse here. So got to finish this. Man. Oh, I can endure. I can endure it. Ah, yeah. Okay, I got it. Man, no matter how fast I go around this, it's never fast enough. Just gonna be, it's just a time-consuming project. But at least it's a nice game and chill session. Not trying to be anything more than that, you know. Trying to relax. Have some fun. Cut back, play some Minecraft. Oh, that bothered me seeing that little undone brick right here. I gotta do it, otherwise I'll know forever. So that should be 4 block border around. Yeah. I might have to add like one more series of like things of blocks to it though to make it more round looking. Like let's see what this looks like. Oops. Too much. Nope, that looks wrong. We'll just, as I said, I just gotta stick to the strategy. Trust the process. Do I like the pain. Don't think that I don't like this. I'm doing this because I have to, not because I want to, okay? You make me have to kill you, zombie. Alright, back to business. Alright, that's starting to turn out. Yeah, I just gotta trust the process. That's turning out okay. So I'm building a lighthouse over here for anyone joining in, and, yeah, I need to build the pier first, which is taking a while, but a nice little chill and build session here. Uh-oh, that was sloppy. I'll need to go back for a little more stone. Go to my stone generator. I wonder if, I think I have enough to still build like maybe one more full wall in. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, I'm going up. Yeah, not much more stone, and I'm almost actually done with the pier part. Then I could start the actual lighthouse soon. I'll need to put... I think I'm going to do, some kind of colored concrete, though. I think I'm going to do red colored concrete, because it's bright. And the lighthouse I'm taking inspiration of is definitely a bright red lighthouse. Yeah, good enough for now. I'm not even worried about the creepers over there. Even if they kind of waltz over here, they're probably not going to do much damage to me. I'll be not only in the water, but I mean, this whole thing is just a big block of stone, so yeah. I doubt they're going to do any damage. All right, and then I'm almost there, so I want to put like a slight round or like a slight taper to this. I think I'm only gonna go maybe just one block in. We'll start that. I don't want this here to look too round, but I do want it to have like rounded edges when you're looking at it from far away. Uh-oh. Ow. Let's look at it from a distance. See if this I feel like I can make it longer. And now it's covered with mobs. So now now that there's skeletons there, I don't want to build more, but I think I can make that a little bit longer. It looks like a big nub on the end of it, so I don't want that. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit longer. Maybe like just like 2 more blocks or something. I'll do one more. Like this. That'll be the shape. Alright, that looks alright. I definitely could have brought this out more, but I feel, and it looks a little bit scrunched up to me from the top, but I feel like the issue I'm having though is that by bringing this too far out, I then remove all the potential I could do on these sides if I want to bring these further out. So that's why I'm just gonna kind of leave it here. I think this will be big enough though to accent like the lighthouse itself. So this will work. Cool. Let's get these shulkers, bring some materials back home, and wow, we've been going for a little bit on the stream already. Let's just plan out for next stream then. Maybe we can get some concrete together in the meantime, because we're definitely going to need to pull together resources for what's coming up. I'm not even sure how tall I really want to make this lighthouse, but pretty tall. I'm thinking at least from that ground level we were working on, at least 4 stories. So that's the plan. I'll have to bring the kelp side. Maybe I'll just put it in this chest for now. Yeah, I'll just do this for now. We'll do the rotten flesh. Put this another one of my other trade chests. There we go. And we need the concrete. So last I checked, I have some concrete in this building over here. This is our concrete shop. This is one of the earliest buildings I made. It's literally just blocks of concrete on display for sale, but yeah, let's see what we have in here. Okay, we have a little bit. Not enough to really do much of anything with, but a little bit. I can't... Oh, yeah, I can't get concrete from the stonemasons, but that's alright. I should have enough of the other resources to make it. However, sand can be a little tricky to come by for me. Because I don't like destroying biomes, and our sand, we don't really have that many sand biomes near us either. So usually I have to go out to like the ocean to get sand or gravel. And as you could tell, I'm probably a little bit tired of dealing with the water right now, so I'd prefer not to go back to the ocean. How much? That's sandstone. We don't have very much sand at all. You have plenty of gravel, though. That's good. We'll start with 4 stacks. I'm gonna need more red dye, but that's an easy one. Yeah, grind up all these poppies. I get 1,000,000 of them anyways. Then... thought I put... can't remember where, but I thought I had a lot of sand somewhere. Oh, okay, granite and stone, and there's some various random goodies here. I forget about this little workstation. All of our packed ice. Okay. So many projects that we've worked on and been working on and never finished, and always something to come around to. Not going here though. Go. Well, that's a good amount of sand. All right, that makes me happy to see. Do that. Beautiful. All right. Well, let's see how much we can make with that. I will need more. Hmm. Huh. I'm just like the villagers. I've been around them so long, I've learned their language. Huh. Let's let's fly up to my iron farm and see how many poppies, red poppies might be up there. If I can get just one stack, even that would go a long ways. Yep, there's a stack up here. Great. Okay. Wow, yeah. That should do it. That'll do. Wow. Wow, pretty view of the city from up here. That ghast better not be going very far. I'm gonna check up on it. Hey, Gumbo. Hey, good. It still has its lead. Okay, I'm gonna go to the firework house, get another stack of rockets ready, because these 3 are gonna run out soon. And let's just start laying down some of the red concrete powder. Normally I like to like build the concrete blocks, but since this is a mostly vertical building, it should be pretty easy just to build up a bunch of powder, at least for like the first level or so, and then use a bucket of water on it. Just run it down the walls. Speaking of bucket of water, great, I have one. Okay. I thread the needle here. All right. That was easy. I could have done that in a smaller gap. I say that though, but chances are I'd actually probably hurt myself. I'm gonna place 2 on these because when I break the stone away, those are gonna fall. I want everything to be about the same height. Take this block out. I feel like Something about... No, no. That looks right. No, I'm just gonna... What? Wait, red concrete powder doesn't drop anymore? I don't understand. Really? This is news to me. Well. All right, well. You know what? Let's just take that as the end of the server or end of the video. I did not know my server connection was going to time out. I must not have been paying attention to my to any of my messages or anything. So, to everyone, thank you so much for joining us. You got to see what my server's name was, so you know, do have fun with that name as you will. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that stream. I hope you got to enjoy the progress that we made today, which was a lot of progress. It already looks much better. And with that being said, I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Bye-bye.